Yo, welcome back. Today I want to do a bit of a review on Deep Rock Galactic Survivors. I've been playing it for a bit. I played the demo when it came out. I liked it, but back then it just felt like a normal Vampire Survivors, but a bit more difficult. Enemies were tankier, you could get swarmed easier. Anyways, I'm currently doing what they call a biome mastery. I'm on the last boss, and I wanted to start off the video doing this. I've been having a super easy time. Hopefully, wait. Okay, we're let's do the volumes a bit lower, just in case. Anyways, hopefully I don't get nervous or something because okay, it's gonna jump. Boom. As you can see, very easy, very simple. Didn't really have much of a hard time until only times I had a hard times was when I was picking XP and my screen just cluttered with a color, so I couldn't see ranged projectiles from the enemies. That was really the only time I almost died. Apart from that, super simple. This class has a lot of damage. Okay, as you can see, mastery point, more XP here. Sure. Alright. Let me start off. I haven't, played a lot. I'm in Sector 3. I've done all the challenges, as you can see. That's what I've been doing. I'm still haven't done these. Haven't done escort duty. I have played it, but I haven't completed the dive itself. I did to make this review. Can you guys see this? No, you can't. Oh, unlucky. To make this guide more easier to follow, more comprehensive, I did write a bit about the things I like about the game and that I've seen improved over from the demo, I guess, and which things I find lacking so far. I'll start off with the things I like. For example, all weapons feel distinct, and their upgrades or overclocks actually change the weapons fairly well, like getting plasma or going from kinetic to an element, like a fire for exploding the orange guys. I don't know if they have a name. That feels nice. Plasma especially feels like really different because instead of going damage, I feel like it's better to go weapon range. That way you have more projectiles on the screen. I do like I guess weapon whatever. Now, is there a way for me to show the weapons? I guess this would be the only way, right? Basically, there's a lot of weapons, a lot of gear. Fuck. I guess there's no way here to see all the weapons there are, right? I thought there would be because the gear is this or whatever. Basically, there's a lot of weapon variety. The weapons feel all different. So it's not like you have what's it called, a pistol, then you have a machine gun, and it's basically the same thing. It's not. It's nice. Some weapons shoot only if you're facing the enemy, some if your back is to the enemy. It's like the way you play, depending on the weapon, changes. I like that. The new armor and the customization system, I actually love. I'm not sure when they added this, but it wasn't on the demo or early access when it came out, basically. And what I love about this is that it actually, what's it called? It promotes exploration in the map. For example, this one doesn't. Uh, this, this thing is I have a little drone, and depending on I already erased a lot of them, or sold, I guess. But you can change the damage type it does, and an extra thing, for example. With this one, when I enter the drop pod, which is, how I go from stage to stage, I gain XP. Or Nitra, I guess. The one I currently have picks up XP. What does that mean? It means I don't have to be constantly like going around the enemy waves to pick up XP. I can just, do damage and then leave the area and it's gonna pick up most of it. Since it's for actually I feel like fire would be better for XP pickup here. Since electrical is ranged, right? But a fire, it stands on top of the enemy, then whatever. If I get a fire one, I'll probably put it on instead. Anyways, pretty good. Because I don't have to be constantly on the area of the XP drop to pick it up. It means I can move around a lot more, look for different things. Then there's this. This also promotes exploration by a lot. This one I actually just got, didn't I? Oh no, I already had this one, I'm pretty sure. For example, meta resources. Meta resources are resources which you use to upgrade. They're these. For example, you can get green ones to upgrade your crit chance, or pickup radius with the white orbs, or the yellow and red for reload speed. So these are things you want to pick up anyways. So having a in-game or match slash round like a upgrade when you pick these up, that's amazing for me. It's like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna just stay here and like collect XP from this horde or like group of enemies. I'm gonna go explore instead, since that can like help me a lot more. What's this? You get rewarded for, I actually don't think this one's that good in terms of gameplay.
No.
Okay, I gotta put that one on.
Oh yeah.
This one, it's like there's these insects, not insects, but like fat slugs. It's like, oh, go look for these, kill them, and you get armor. You don't really. This is one of the bad things about the game, not the upgrade itself, but armor. I'm a armor slash tank lover. I love building tanky, getting thorns, getting a lot of HP regen and HP itself, and just letting enemies hit me, then kill themselves like that. And this is the same with meta resources. Anyways, I love this. I think it adds a big step to the game. Actually, do others? House of Torment has a gear like this, I think. So it's not like it's something new, but it does add a lot to the game. Next, the challenges and mastery. So the game has daily challenges, which is this, it changes how the game works, You unlock weapons earlier, can only equip constructs. Some modifiers. It's interesting, It's a fun challenge. Masteries. The one I was doing was the caverns. What does it do? You complete it. It's 10 stages. And if you finish them all, you get a 15% XP gain on that map, I think. I haven't done any class mods. Whatever. Weapon masteries. Okay. The same thing as the map, but with weapons. You can only equip one weapon, and you have to min-max that one weapon for 3 stages. For example, this one. These are drones which freeze enemies. I tried I tried doing this one, but I didn't have enough damage, so I just died in the boss. Since if you don't actually defeat the boss within an amount of time, the enemies just get harder. And then if you don't defeat them with that, they get even harder. So you basically just die at the end. I like that. There's I think I put it here. Escort quest, which is another where is it? It's main missions, yeah. I haven't beat a single one of these. But that's just because I'm too slow in the nicest way possible. Like these are super hard, but they're fun. They're exhilarating. They're fast paced, I feel like. Like you can't be in one spot all the time. You have to keep moving. Because if you stay still too much, the enemies are getting harder. You're getting swarmed. And at one point you just can't beat them. I love these. I'm gonna probably do them then again after I'm done with the
Elimination cannot
elimination.
be in.
That's all I wrote for the positives that I like. I mean, there's a lot more, realistically. Like the classes. Let's say I want to play
Oh
elimination.
yeah, bug crystalline
There's 4
caverns.
classes. Each of
Favorite.
them have 3 subclasses, which start off with a different gun and a different stat, I guess. Or like they get access to different things. Like this one gets access to light weapons. I haven't unlocked this one. Gunner I didn't really like, so I haven't unlocked him at all. But I think this was the Juggernaut, because in the demo, in the match I had in the demo, I think I unlocked them. And then something with a machine gun or a rocket, whatever. Tinker, this is the Summoner class. I'm not getting into that, and why I'm not really a fan of the way, summons or constructs work here. This is just a level class. I think this one's probably the strongest because the shotgun itself fires constantly. It knocks back enemies, and you can make it kinetic. So you can be constantly just have bullets flying around. Plus the 10% XP gain. I think it's pretty huge. All weapons start level 3, which is I think level 5 you get the first overclock, which is like a big upgrade. So you just get things a lot quicker. This one, I played this one. I think this class is basically this one, but stronger, personally. Since it's explosive, right? Yeah. The weapon this guy gets is explosive, but the only stats this guy gives is weapon range. I don't think it's worth at all. This guy can't get the axe, I think. But, yeah, he can get it because he gets access to explosive weapons. But he has more radius and more reload speed. I think he's just better. At one point with this guy, I was blowing up pretty much the whole screen with grenades and shit. Uh, this is the element damage build. Typical. Anyways, realistically, there's a lot of good things about the game. I think it's like in the top 3 of survivor likes, I guess you would call them. Anyways, I gotta start with the negatives. The build diversity, even if there's a lot of them, in terms of stats, it's very low. Like, let's talk about the summoner. You would think this is the summoner, right? He builds weapons, and the weapons can follow you and all that. But I feel, maybe I haven't unlocked it. I do have him level 19, so I feel like I should have unlocked most of the construct weapons. Maybe I haven't for some reason, but I should. The machine gun. You place it on the ground and it shoots. Cool. You can upgrade it, and when you overclock, it can follow you, or you can change the element of the bullets to plasma or was it fire? No, electric. It's cool. You also have the drones. They just go around you and they apply electric or freeze. I actually can show this with masteries.
Lock and
This is one of the
load.
drones. It does fire. There's the electrical drone, which I don't have here. I never upgraded. Anyways, as you can see, there's a lot of weapons. There's the drone, the frost drone. Not a lot of damage, whatever. There's this is this the fire? I don't think I've beat the game with the fire, or I've done the master of the fire. So this is the kinetic. The same drone, but a different element. And then there's the same turret. Okay, this is the fire one. Where is the fire? Oh yeah, here it is. No, this is the fire. This is the normal damage. But as you can see, it's basically there's two real like summons. The only thing that changes between them is the element. I'm not really a fan of that. I like when summons have different play styles. Like let's say you summon a skeleton. No, I don't know how to explain this. It's a bit complicated, but it's also super easy, I feel like. Basically, the summons are way too similar. They're basically just the same thing, but with a different element. I would love if they've interacted differently, but but I don't think they're really gonna do that, so whatever. Another class that feels like is missing is let's say a tank. Let's see.
Heavy met. Time for some ripping
Oh,
and
a
some
car.
tearing. Hi-ho,
There's
hi-ho.
there's all these
Here we
classes,
go,
but I feel like none of them actually like fit the tank class. You know what I mean? Like you build a lot of armor, a lot of HP, a lot of HP regen. Then you get thorns, and you deal damage by them hitting you. I feel like that class isn't here, which sucks. Because for me, that's like the best class, where you're just scaling armor and trying to be as tanky as possible. That doesn't feel like it's here. Let's see, another class dynamic. I guess it would be the healing class, right? Where every time you do something, you heal. So you try to like min-max your healing and health. So you just take all the health upgrades and all the like cooldown upgrades to like heal a lot. I feel like that class is also missing. Uh, and this, I pretty much thought of these classes when I watched Queen69 play Mega Bonk, where he was doing a Thorns build. And it was like, yeah, I haven't seen that type of a archetype in this game. I also haven't seen like the classes in the game are based on weapons, not stats. I guess that would be the best way to explain this. Which it's cool, but sometimes you want to be a like a tanky guy, and you just want enemies to hit you, and that deals damage back. You don't want uh to do all that shit with weapons. That's just a personal thing. Bosses. I should have started the video up a bit earlier when I was doing the masteries for the
The
biome.
dive is so nice. You
The
do it
bosses,
twice.
there's no mechanics. It's just bigger normal enemies, realistically. Like yeah, there's like the main last boss jumps, but it's like you don't even have to dodge that. You can just keep moving the way you're moving. If you're moving left or right from the enemy, like you don't even have to click anything else. You can just keep going, and you're gonna dodge it. There's nothing special about that. In the later stages, there's two enemies, or I guess it's not stages,
Double
it's
the
a map,
journey,
right?
double the fun.
One is the one I told you before, and then they add another one which is like a twin that shoots meteors or fireballs. Anyways, just like the other one, you don't really like have to do anything special. You can just dodge it by moving the way you were moving before. The only time it's really hard is if you have low range weapons, because you get really close and then you just get killed or hit. Because as far as I know, there's no telegraph for the long range boss when he does the attacks. And even if there is, I think the fireballs spawn like in front of him, not from within. So you're gonna get hit either way if you have low range weapons, or if you're in the middle of a swarm and you can't leave. Let's see. Is there anything else? I haven't done these two. Maybe these are fun. I'm guessing they are.
Time for some
I think that's
ripping
really all I can talk about in the game. Like overall, it's a pretty nice game. I'd say it's in the top three of the genre. The Vampire Survivor. Wait, my audio is captured, right? Okay, yeah. It just sucks that it's like it's missing. Then again, I guess they're not adding new. No, you can definitely add more mechanics to the bosses. Then I guess the reason they're not adding or they didn't what they call it allow like that type of a fantasy of you heal if you do this attack, so you're gonna like get a cooldown or reload speed for that attack, is because it scales too much. So at some point you just become a god. Then I feel like the whole point of Vampire Survivor games is to become a god, like at the end game. That's what they all like. It's like a RPG, like PoE. You start off bad, and then you get better and better until you're basically a god. I feel like that's the whole point of these games. This and RPGs. Let's see. I think that's all. If I think of anything else I like or dislike, I might make a follow-up video if there's enough. Or I might just edit this video and then include it after, if that's possible on YouTube. Anyways, peace. Hope you liked it. I'll see you maybe later. I don't know, there's really nothing much to make videos on personally.